Hey everyone, join me as I dive into the world of digital currency and challenge myself and you to see if we're really ready for what's coming next. Because here's the truth. The world of money is changing fast, and most people don't even realize how big this shift really is. Let's start simple. For years we've all been using money the same way. Cash, debit cards, credit cards, maybe even the occasional e-transfer. But now, there's a new form of money that's catching the world by storm: digital currency. You've probably heard of names like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or even Ripple. These are all digital currencies, also called cryptocurrencies. They live completely online. There are no coins, no bills, no banks in between. You might be wondering, why are people using them? Well, more and more people, and even businesses, are starting to use digital currencies because they allow for fast, direct, and often cheaper transactions. No need for bank fees. No waiting days for international payments, just peer-to-peer instant digital money. Sounds pretty amazing, right? But hold on. This world of digital currency isn't just cool tech. It's complicated, and honestly, it's not perfect. One of the biggest concerns is security. Since these currencies exist online, that means hackers are always looking for a way in. If your digital wallet, where you store your Bitcoin or Ethereum, gets hacked, there's no bank to call, no undo button. Your money could be gone, just like that. That's why people are nervous. They like the freedom digital money brings, but they also fear the risks. Another big challenge? Regulation. That means how governments handle it. And right now, it's all over the place. Some countries are supportive. Others have banned cryptocurrencies completely. Some are trying to create their own government-backed versions called central bank digital currencies or CBDCs. But because there's no global agreement, the rules change depending on where you live. That's confusing for people. It's even worse for businesses. Think about it. If you're a company that wants to accept digital currency, you need to know what's legal and what's not. But with every country doing things differently, it can feel like walking through a legal minefield. Now let's talk about the business side of things. Most businesses today are in digital currencies, but they know digital money might be the future. They don't want to fall behind, but they also don't want to lose money or break laws. So they're stuck trying to find a balance. Some are experimenting slowly. Others are waiting for clearer rules before jumping in. Still, big names like Tesla, PayPal, and Visa have already started accepting or handling cryptocurrency in some way. That's a big deal, because when huge companies take digital money seriously, the rest of the world pays attention. Alright, let's get into the types of digital currencies. The most famous one is Bitcoin. It was the first, launched in 2009. Many people now see it as a store of value, kind of like gold. Then there's Ethereum. It's not just a currency. It also lets people build apps on its platform using something called smart contracts, basically self-running programs. It's like digital Lego for developers. You've also got coins like Ripple, which focuses on super-fast international payments, and newer ones like Solana, which promises super speed and low fees. All of these run on something called blockchain technology. That's just a fancy word for a digital ledger, a record of every transaction that can't be changed. It's public, it's transparent, and it's what makes cryptocurrency trustworthy, even without a bank in the middle. But don't get too comfortable. Blockchains are great, but not perfect. They can still be targeted by scams, fake coins, or bad coding. So even though the tech is powerful, you still need to be careful. Let's look at some real-life examples to see how this plays out. One of the biggest stories in recent years was El Salvador. They became the first country to adopt Bitcoin as a national currency. That's huge. Now people there can use Bitcoin to buy food, pay bills, even collect salaries. This move sparked a lot of attention. Some loved it, others hated it. But no matter what you think, it shows that cryptocurrency is not just for tech nerds anymore. It's going global, and it's not just governments. In some parts of Africa and Asia, where banks are hard to access, people are using cryptocurrencies to run businesses, send money, and save for the future. Why? Because all you need is a phone and an internet connection. For someone who doesn't have a bank account or even a government ID, digital currency can open doors that were never open before. That's the power of financial inclusion. It can truly change lives. Now let's talk about the good and the bad. The benefits: faster and cheaper transactions, global access, no middlemen like banks, and more financial freedom. The risks: big price swings, you can lose a lot fast, no safety net if something goes wrong, confusing rules and security concerns. So, where's it all heading? Well, we're still early. Digital currencies are growing fast, but there's still a lot to figure out. Some people think Bitcoin will one day replace national currencies. Others believe it'll stay a niche asset for investors and tech-savvy people. But one thing's for sure, it's not going away. So what does this mean for you? It means now is the time to start learning. Start small. Understand the basics. Don't just follow the hype. Do your own research. Whether you're a teen just starting to understand money, a small business owner, or someone curious about the future, one thing is clear: digital money is coming. And we all need to be ready. If you've got thoughts, questions, or concerns, drop them in the comments below. Let's talk about it. And if you're curious to learn more about Bitcoin, blockchain, or how to stay safe in the crypto space, check out my other videos. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a deep dive like this again. Leave a comment so we can keep the conversation going.